Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Very exciting day today because we have not one, but two new palettes from Viseart. Today we are going to visit the brand new Bijouxette palette and the brand new Cashmerie palette from the Etendu collection. They've added to it. And I think what is so exciting about new Viseart palettes isn't just that they're new and amazing and the shades and the performance, obviously all of that, but it's also that you get to be excited right along with the Viseart team. This is independent makeup and this represents hard work and artistry and just really a lot of sweat. I'm sure some tears and a lot of smiles and laughter and joy as well, of course, that goes into making the shades, creating the packaging. Everything here is a team effort and a small team at that. So it's kind of fun to share in the joy that the Viseart team has when they introduce us to these palettes. And I have to also say, this look here that I have done with the Cashmerie palette is this is the favorite look I have done this holiday season so far. I am so excited. I do not want to take this off. I have other videos to film this today and I'm putting them off till tomorrow so I can keep wearing this. I'm really that excited about it. I'm not kidding. So let's talk about them. These are, I do have them linked below. They're $44 each. Let me show them to you right now. We have the Bijouxette palette here and the Cashmerie, and I want to just show you, I want to talk about them, but I want to show you the outer packaging, which is just as much a work of art as the shades that are inside, okay? So in each of these little $44 palettes, we have an array of different shades, okay? They are influenced by, the Etendu collection that these are adding to are influenced by the archives and some of the old favorites from the Viseart collection. They're revisiting them, updating them. But let's look at the Bijouxette palette just in the pan. We're going to talk about the names of the shades and what this alludes to. And we're going to look at swatches of both palettes in two different lights, studio and outdoor. Plus, we're going to do a demo. So I got you all covered here, okay? The Bijouxette palette, let's look at it. Ooh, look at that. Gosh, it's gorgeous. In the pan, this is from the archived Bijou Royal palette. And it really just reflects about nature's jewels. They have metallics and satins and mattes. And these are all colors that you would find in nature. They have this beautiful kind of easel type, which we have in all the Viseart palettes, a magnetic closure there and this lovely ribbon, and then it just kind of opens and will sit open like an easel for ease of use, whether you're a pro makeup artist or for use at home. So let's take a look at this first on my arm in studio lighting. We're gonna do studio lighting first. So here it is on my arm, and I'll read you the shades from left to right. We start with the first four in the first row, and that is Nouveau, Ruby, Carnelian, and Scandalous. Then comes the second row, which is Speakeasy, Prohibition, Sidecar, and Sequins. And the last four there, all the way towards my wrist, are Deco, Cubism, Jade, and Velveteen. I wonder what era this harkens back to. I think it's pretty obvious from the names, but these jewel tones are just delicious. Now for me, I tend to avoid brightly colored palettes, but if you know anything about the history of my channel, it was Viseart that finally got me interested in purple again with the Violette palette. So if anyone can make me love color, it is Viseart, and I want to show you what I'm going to do. I really love the colorful look that I came up with in the demo, which you'll see in just a moment. But first, let's talk about the Cashmerie palette. This is it right here. This is a neutral lover's dream. It just kind of amps up the neutrals just a little bit. This is based off the Cashmere Theory palette, if you remember that. And we have some warm and some cool shades, shimmers, metallics, satins, and mattes. So everything a girl or guy could want, and especially if you were in love with that Cashmere Theory palette. If you are a longtime Viseart collector and a fan of neutrals, I bet that is one that you have. What I have done here on my arm in studio lighting is I just went ahead and left the Bijouxette palette on the bottom and put this new Cashmerie palette over the top. So go ahead and take a look at that. And let's read those shades, and I think you'll know what era influenced this palette. We have left to right, Bubbles, Laughter, Feather, Pearls. Then the second row is Burlesque, Flapper, Bootlegger, and Jazz. And the last four over towards my wrist are Roaring 20s, Retro, and Cigar. So I think it's pretty easy to tell which eras really affected the design of these. Let's look also at the Cashmere packaging. Look at that. Like the Art Deco design. Wow, it's just absolutely gorgeous, these two palettes. They're works of art from the outside in. Sorry to get so excited. I don't know how you can review makeup and not be excited about these. Let's look at them outside. I left both on my arm, just like an indoor lighting. And let's go outside. Same old swatches, but in the beautiful California sunshine. Take a look at them here, all laid out. And I try at the very end there to just kind of, both in studio and outside, to kind of show you just how the palettes look together. This is definitely not a case of which one do I get. You either want the colorful or you want the more popped up neutral. And for me, as you see, I chose to buy both. Sorry, I make no excuses. I just love them. They are absolutely gorgeous. What I want to do now is cut over to a montage where I apply both shadows, and I want to show you how I work with the more colorful palette and then how I achieved this look that I am wearing right here and right now. Very excited to share this with you, so stay right there. we're back. I took the Cashmerie palette that you just saw me applying in the montage, and I added in some mascara and some eyeliner, and that's it. I absolutely love this look. It's just like, it's like vamp, you know? I just love it. I could go out in this. I could wear this for a day. I'm just very, very happy with these palettes. They perform absolutely beautifully. I can't tell you which one to buy because they're just not similar at all. So you'll kind of know which one you're attracted to. But let me tell you, I mean, these are ones you want to keep out on your dresser because they're that pretty. And I'm just very, very excited. These are I was just talking about Violette early on as my favorite purple palette ever, but I actually think these are probably my 2 favorite Viseart palettes ever. I'm trying to think if that's correct. I mean, there's the Grand Pro and stuff. I think these are my 2 favorite ever. Oh, yeah, I'm really excited about these. They're absolutely lovely. I cannot recommend them highly enough. And what a nice brand for us to support as well. Good people and good product. You can't beat that. So do let me know what you think. If you haven't ever tried any Viseart, now is the time to dip into it. Let me tell you. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps spread the word about my channel if you don't mind. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel so I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.